Welcome back, everyone. Well, the harvest season is right around the corner. It's an exciting time for farmers, but it can also be a time when a person can get in a little bit of a hurry and make a mistake that maybe could result in an injury.
Yeah, so this is the time of year to keep safety top of mind, and joining us now with more on that is Leslie Boswell. She's from Shickley, Nebraska, and she is a volunteer with the farm women's group Common Ground. Nice to see you. Thanks for making the drive.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Is it getting busy for you guys on the farm?
It's that anxious period where we're not quite done irrigating yet, but yet we're so close. It's one of these conversations every morning. Do I turn them on? Do I leave them off? So some of our fields are done, but he's maybe starting up some more wells today because we missed this rain you guys got.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I know some people got it, some people didn't. So,
And then
we missed the hail and we missed the wind, so we're not sorry about that.
No.
We can turn the wells on.
And then were you guys at the state fair?
We were out there a couple of days. Got to see some of the shows, got to see didn't get to see your uncle. I'm sorry, I wish I could have.
Yeah, I guess he was judging, you said.
He was,
yeah.
he judged Longhorn, and I remember him, he was my livestock judge at the university, or my judging coach. And I don't know if he would remember me, but I argued with him on every hog class. I listened to every word he said on everything else, but I argued every hog class.
So now we want to transition, talk a little bit about safety now as we approach harvest season. What do you guys keep in mind when you're busy?
When we are busy, there are so many things. We've got to, when we're working on our machinery, we make sure that all of the locks are in place, everything is braced. If we're working underneath the corn head, we've got our locks on there so that it can't come down on us. We've got, we make sure that all of our jacks are in good positions and are all well maintained on grain carts or on other equipment. When we're moving things on the roads, we try to be as careful as we possibly can around looking out for wires, looking out for narrow bridges. You know, they say to look up, and we're very cautious with that. I always have to be very careful with oncoming traffic because I'm usually driving the combine, and we've got one head that's 30 feet wide, which is much wider than most roads. So I will get over just as far as I can, or if I can, I'll get to a driveway and try to pull over that way and let people pass me. It's got good lights on it, so you can see it. But people need to remember that we're only going about 20, maybe 25 miles an hour, and you come up behind them much quicker than you think you are. So you have to be very patient. We're doing the best we can. Harvest is maybe a month, 6 weeks, and then we're out of the way. So then they don't need to worry about it. So if they can just be patient with us, we'll get out of the way as soon as we can, and we'll try to be as careful as we can.
There are some dangers out there. I mean, you could pop up over a hill on a gravel road, and you're in the combine, right? Just a little bit below that hill, and you can't slow down in time. And maybe just for people just to slow down a little bit out there.
Right. And anytime you're driving around on, especially country roads at this time of year, you can expect to see equipment. And if you're watching for it, a combine sits up high enough, we can generally see something. Tractors maybe not so much. And if they can't see over the hill, there's a good chance there may be something over there. You have to almost anticipate that there will be and take precautions before you get to the top of the hills.
And a good reminder for students going to school on the gravel roads too. Sometimes you're rushing into activities, or maybe you're late to school. Can zip over those roads. And
right. Now we don't have any hills in our area. It is flat in Fillmore County.
But there are some intersections.
But there's a lot of them. But the intersections is a big issue right now where the corn is growing up to the corner, and you cannot see around that corner. You have to slow down. You have to look. My husband had somebody run a stop sign not too long ago on a county road. Wouldn't expect anybody to be there, but he said it was close. But you have to look around the corners and see what's there. The farmers out in our area, a lot of time, those are dryline corners around pivots, and they will go out there as quick as they can and get that corn peeled back from the corners. So that opens up the visibility, and that makes a lot of difference. But until they do that, you have to be careful.
Yeah, good reminder for everybody.
Good reminders, yes.
Thanks, Leslie.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And Leslie's going to be back